this time we're going to tackle this mess right here. So here's the chart that came within the fuse box, and we're going to go through and get rid of all the fuses that I don't need to get rid of messes like this. There's a loom here. This was everything from the ceiling. And there's another loom over there for the ceiling. And over here we have a bunch of wires for the audio system that I don't need anymore. So we're gonna slowly go through this and get rid of all the wires that I'm sure I will never need again. So I ran out of juice on the camera last night, but I kept working. I depinned the speaker wires and the airbag wires on this door all the way from this connector. I got rid of most of the wires on this side for the ceiling and whatever wires I could figure out. Most of the air conditioning and heater core wires from the center on this side. And then today I think I'm gonna strap in on the driver's side and get rid of all the things on the doors and figure out the rest of the speaker wires and audio system here. Alright, so I didn't film too much, it was just me continuing to gut the car, but I think I'm happy with where I sit now. Here's all the wires I gutted. Cleaned up all the wires back here. The only thing left is the fuel pump, evap, and rear taillight wires. I think, because everything else back here was like the gas tank lock, parking sensor, can't remember what else was back here, but there was a few other wires back here that I pulled. Sure, there's more to gut, like all the cables for this seat I haven't gutted because I still have a powered seat, so it's probably about time for me to get rid of this seat and buy a fixed seat. Gutted all the wires back here. The only wire left is hopefully the keyless and then the wire to power this rear window, though I think it's about time to turn that into Lexan as well. The front, we deleted the wire for the air compressor, secondary air pump. Can't remember what else was up here. I think it was pre-wired for the washer, or the headlight washer fluid. Got rid of the wires for the washer bottle and stuff like that. I have a insert I made up that that is going to arrive soon, so I'm gonna block that off completely because I don't have any more cabin air intake, as you can tell. I had a really hard time negotiating this. I have no idea what it is. It's a bunch of tar and I end up tearing the grommet, but it is what it is, and I'll probably just use electrical tape to seal it back up like it was before. So if anyone knows how to negotiate this really stiff tar mess more gracefully, let me know. Then on this side I depinned some wires. I think one of them was for the secondary air pump. One of them might have been for the airbag. Can't remember. There's just one wire left. I think this is for the other pre-wire for the washer bottle or the headlight wiper. But don't really want to tear into that now because there's more wire up here in the front that I need to get rid of. As you can see down here, this is for the fog light and ambient temperature and all the other accessories that go on the bottom. But I need to put on the lift, get the splitter off, then I can get the bumper off, so probably do that some other day. So for now I'm going to, oh yeah, I still have to, I think the next thing I'm going to do is get rid of the last piece of sound deadening right here first, and then try to put it back together and hopefully it starts. Well, that about wraps it up. Looks like everything works. Windows still work, car still starts, trunk latch still works. I did run into a small hiccup where I unpinned one too many wires that disabled all of the central locking system from working, but I got that sorted out. I was able to salvage a wire from a donor car, and with everything I gutted, I did weigh it in a 5-gallon bucket. I threw everything in a 5-gallon bucket, and everything that I took out, it's all inside the house. With all the wires and the one sheet of sound deadening that I had left, turned out to be 26 pounds. So pretty significant, and there's still a little more wire left in the front that I haven't gotten to yet. So yeah, that's it for this, and stay tuned for the next project on this car.